Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. This is a full moon eclipse message. Folks, welcome to it. I hope this message resonates for some of you. And I hope you get something out of this reading, as it is for the collectives, because it is a full moon eclipse message. But I cannot forget about my Sagittarius nation, my Sagittarius gang out there. Rising sun, moon, Venus, it doesn't matter. This is for you too. Happy birthday to my Scorpio Sag cuspers, my Sagittarius, all of you. I know it's early, but I am wishing you a happy birthday. I am also doing this reading for you folks. So if the title really catches your eye in some shape, form, or other, or if you want to listen to this message for whatever reason, I do invite all of you. Okay, I do invite all of you. All right. I do take personal readings. All right. So that my email will be in the description box. If you need any information, you could just email me. But just so you know, I do virtual readings, which is something like this that I upload if you're interested in that. But I also do email readings. So email and virtual readings are the two things I mainly do for personal readings. Okay. And lastly, don't forget to like and subscribe, my lovelies, especially if you're new to my channel. All right, let's get started. So yes, this full moon eclipse coming up, right? There is a full moon in Taurus, all right? So I just want to go over what's going on in the cosmos and the energy that will be affecting us, especially in the next 12 to 18 months, okay? It's not a joke. I'm sorry if I sound stuffy. I know I sound stuffy, so it's so embarrassing. But anyway, I don't know. I think I'm coming on with something. So please forgive me if I sound like, I don't know, a loud creature. I don't even know how I sound. Anyway, moving on. The full moon eclipse, it's called a full moon eclipse because number one, there is going to be a full moon in Taurus, okay? On the 19th of November, there will be a full moon, okay, in Taurus, all right? And the very same day, there's going to be a lunar eclipse, and this lunar eclipse is supposed to last for 3.5 hours. Now, what's so significant about this lunar eclipse is that usually lunar eclipses don't last for that long. A lunar eclipse, whether it's partial or full, it doesn't matter. It doesn't last for 3.5 hours. I think the last time that happened was over 1,000 years ago. So it's a big deal. The fact that this lunar eclipse is coming up that will be lasting longer than 3.5 hours or something close to it, aspecting a full moon. It's going to be crazy. And that energy is going to linger, just like any solar eclipse or any lunar eclipse or any full moon or new moon. These energies do linger. They don't just last for those 2-3 days. It really does linger. In this case, this energy is supposed to last and affect the collectives for about 12 to 18 months. So it's a pretty big deal, and it's one of the reasons why I wanted to get into another eclipse message for you guys, okay? So again, this resonates for anyone that has any placement in Sagittarius. Honestly, we all have a placement in Sagittarius, all of us, which is the 9th house. But if you do have sun, obviously if you have sun, you're welcome to watch this message. Moon, Venus, rising. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, or if you want to listen to this message, again, I welcome all of you. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to be using my I just got these cards last week, and I really cannot wait to use it today. They want to talk. This is my Disney villain tarot deck. Super excited to use it. I've been using it in personal readings, but I have not used it on YouTube yet. I'm going to clarify it with my Rider-Waite. All these cards were already shuffled. Just shuffling it a little bit more. And then we could get started. I'll shuffle my Rider-Waite later since these are going to be my clarifiers. But I'm going to start with my Aboriginal cards, okay? So I have the, what do you call this? The Disney Villains Tarot deck, my Rider-Waite, and let's start with one message. I just want to get one message for my collectives from the Aboriginal Oracle cards to see what spirit or ancestors have to say to us about this eclipse. All right, I'm getting two. All right, let's stick with it. All right, so I have frustration and leadership. Interesting. Very interesting. I think that a lot of you are frustrated in some area of your life. And I'm also hearing like it's so frustrating. It could be sad, if that makes sense. You know how when you're so angry, you cry. You know, that frustration. For some of you, you're going through this, and I don't know. It's, of course, you know, you guys know this energy more than than I do. If you're going through this situation of being frustrated, I don't know. Are you frustrated within your family? You're frustrated with yourself? Are you frustrated with the system? You know, are you frustrated in your love relationships? Are you frustrated because you know, anticipated something and it's not working out, or it's taking too long? You know, whether it's health, self-care, or anything, you know, business, finance. With leadership, you know, I'm hearing, you know, this is, I don't know why, this is like, I feel like this is for like my Sagittarius people here, for anyone that has that Sagittarius placement, but it doesn't have to be. With leadership, you know, well, I'm gonna just talk to my Sag here for a second, my Sagittarius placements. I don't know why, but this is coming in very strongly. So forgive me in advance, Sagittarius, as I will not be holding my tongue. We gave you a certain mission in life, a certain position in this life. Some of you are asking why it's taking so long. Some of you are not doing anything about it. Some of you are doing something about it, but you're getting adversity, conflict, challenges. We ask you at this time to be a leader, a role model. No matter what you're going through, no matter what challenges, circumstances they are at the moment, we are asking you to be a leader. People need to hear your voice. People need to see you out there fighting for this cause. These people are frustrated. They need your insight. They need your knowledge. They need your magic. That was a channel message. Okay. Let's get started. Let's see what the hell all this was about. All right, I know I just shuffled these cards. Okay, moving on. All right, my Sagittarius. I want to get 5 cards here. All right, one more. All right, so let's see. Interesting. This is freaking interesting. Ooh, honey child. Oh, all right. So 5 cards, right? I'm starting out with 5. And I'm going to clarify it later, but I have 4 majors here out of 5. 4 majors out of 5 cards on the table. I have the Hangman. I have the Hierophant. I have the Tower. This is crazy. I have the 5 of Pentacles. And look, Jupiter card. The Wheel of Fortune. At the bottom of the deck, I have 5 of Wands. All right, so let's see. A lot of you are, there's something about finance and career that some of you have been working really hard on. For those who are working hard on whatever it is that, and listen, even for people who are retired or not working at the moment, I'm also talking to you because finance is finance, right? So you, wherever you stand, whether you're working, not working, you're still worried about finance. And it's like you're itching you're waiting to see what the hell is going to happen next, because you sense that the economy is going up and down with the Hierophant and the Tower. It's not stable. You're getting this intuitive, gut in your feeling in your stomach, or am I saying that right? This intuitive feeling in your gut. Hello, or. Some of you are really, are waiting to see, researching, reading the news, listening to the news, whatever the case may be when it comes to business and finance. And you're trying to see what the hell is going to happen next. Because it's not stable. Because it's not, it's almost as Sagittarius, what they're saying is not the truth. Interesting, my truth seekers. But because this is a full moon message, because this is a full moon eclipse message, and I want this to be for the collectives as well, this pertains to you. Some of you are in the same energy of this business and finance mind frame. What's going to happen next, because I feel something's off here, or I know something's off here, or this has been happening for quite some time. Some of you are in relationships and, your partner may not be working, or your partner is, this could be you, this could be your partner, but, either one or both of you inside a relationship are also worried about this financial future. For those who are, resonating with that particular message, being in a relationship and worried about the financial stability of the future, whether, you've invested or you have your own business, or just overall in general, rest assured that you will get your answer. I need you to follow your intuition. I said that for a huge reason. There was a huge message in the beginning about leadership that I completely channeled. I don't know what I channeled. It was a little weird, but I didn't mean to channel. It just came in through. And it had a lot to do with leadership. So, are you going to sit around and wait? Or are you going to do something about it? Interesting, because following the Tower, I have the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles always is an energy of finance. For the most part. Not all the time, but for the most part. it has a lot to do. I mean, pentacles, for crying out loud, pentacles is coins, correct? Pentacles has to do with some type of stability. It's an earth placement. Some of you may have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart. Doesn't matter which placement. But it's important to you. It's important that there is some form of stability, whether it's within a relationship, but more so, there's something financial that's coming up very strongly in this message, in this reading so far. Five of Pentacles could be, someone being kicked out of the house, relocating, lost of finance, money, worried about finance and money. The first card that came out here was the Hangman. Interesting. Love that this was the first card out. Wow. And I'll tell you why. Because the Hangman is a Neptune energy. So, interesting. Neptune right now is in Pisces. I did a huge video I did this long video. It wasn't long. It was like maybe 15 minutes long. But I did this long introduction, I don't know, sometime a few days ago. I can't remember when. I lost the video. I can't upload the video on YouTube for whatever reason. It has something to do with my gadget more so than anything. But I was talking about in that video, in that intro, I was talking about Neptune in Pisces and Pluto in Capricorn. Both those planets are no longer retrograding, they're direct. And in early 2022, these two planets are going to affect us as a collective in several ways. One of the things that I was talking about was social media, or any form of media, the economy, and hidden magic, occults, satanic occults. Let's get that correct, okay? Not the spiritual community, but more satanic occults will be on the uprise. Unfortunately, for some reason, that video was lost in translation in the World Wide Web. I can't upload it, but that's okay. I'm able to speak about it now for those who are listening. So 3 things that really came up in that intro was satanic occult will be on the uprise early 22 with Neptune in Pisces going direct and Pluto in Capricorn going direct. The economy is going to be a little shaky. Understand that Pluto entered Capricorn back in 2008 when the housing bubble collapsed. The banks had to be bailed out by the citizens. Many countries around the world, their dollar inflation was crazy. And still is going on until this day. Pluto was retrograding for quite some time, but it just got out of retrograde. It just got out of retrograde back in October. And I'm afraid with the Neptune and Pluto, it's not aspecting, it's just direct. These last two planets are direct. And Neptune belongs in Pisces anyway. Neptune rules Pisces. Social media, dreams, illusions, lies, demons, angels, and most of all, being one with yourself. Some of you are going through a spiritual journey or want to go through a spiritual journey. Right now is the time to do it. Okay, that's another thing about Pisces and being in Neptune direct. Whether you've been doing it or thinking about doing it, especially for my spiritual people that have these amazing natural gifts. Love that this card was the first one out in a way, because it tells me that your worries are all in your head. Ooh, say it. Your worries are all in your head. You were being influenced, right? And listen, we're humans, right? Where we're like, okay, it's almost like we have to depend on the media. We have to depend on the government. We have to depend on our person, to get us through financially, mentally, emotionally, whatever that is for you. I don't know what that is for you. But your worries are all in your head. So that tells me that a lot of what's going to happen or is happening or will happen is just your imagination. You don't have to make the situation worse than it is inside your head. Meaning, you all these chaos is going on around you, all of it, and I don't know. You pick an area in the life. I had mentioned a few things earlier. It could be all of the above. It could be just one. And you're worrying. And what the hangman here is telling you, it's all in your head. They're trying to put you in a state of panic. They're trying to put you in a state of fear and anxiety. Become one with yourself and only have a relationship with yourself. That is such a Pisces energy. Pisces is known to be loners. Because they're always in their head. Not as much as Gemini, with the nervousness and anxiety and thinking. And interestingly enough, Gemini happens to be the polar opposite of you, Sagittarius. So it has a lot to do with the being alone in your head. It's just this dream world that Pisces makes up in their head. They literally make this up, and sometimes, no lie, no joke, this is they're actually it's a blueprint of the future. I can't. All right, I'm not even gonna go there because I'm gonna lose a lot of you unless you have some type of Pisces placement. I know some of you are like, I don't get it. I know it's a Pisces thing. But manifesting your own dreams, manifesting your own future, not the ones that you hear, see, taste, feel. Only the one that's being downloaded. I'm sensing downloads, intuition, and being one with yourself. Not the world, not like Aquarius, where Aquarius is like one with humanity. But when we get to Pisces, which is the last sign, it's like just being one with yourself. I hope that made sense. At the last card that came out here is a Wheel of Fortune. This is super positive to me because it tells me that things are going to change. So there was a lot of worries here, correct? These first, especially the first two cards, and we got up to the third card. It was like, what? The Five of Pentacles is saying what? Then the Hangman, I kind of lost some of you, I'm sure. Some of you get it. Some of you get it. The Wheel of Fortune, no matter what it is, it will change and it will go into your motherfucking favor. You have to listen to what this energy is telling you. It is the first, this card was the first card out. Don't get bamboozled. Don't get lied to by whoever or whomever. Because in the end, it's going to work out in your favor. Again, it's that state of fear, panic, anxiety. Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Five of Wands to me represents conflict, jealousy. Could be within yourself, could be with others, it doesn't matter. Could be at large. This is what we don't want. Some of you are already going through this in some shape, form, or other. I don't know. Don't do that to yourself. Stay away from the Five of Wands. Stay away from conflict within yourself or with others. Follow your intuition, your dreams. Some of you are going through a really big change with the Tower. Huge change in the next, year. You may want to listen to, I do have a reading that I just recently did. Oh God, I don't know what it was called. I think it was called Messages from Your Ancestors. That one I do remember. Plus Lessons or Blessings. You may want to look. I don't know why I'm just picking up those two readings. Lessons or Blessing. I just recently did it. I'll see if I could leave it in the end screen for you guys. But Lessons or Blessings for 2021 or for the remainder of 2021 into 2022. And Messages from Your Ancestors and Spirit Guides. With the Tower here, anyway, I don't know. If you already listened to it, then you may want to know. Then you may know what I'm talking about. If you listen to it, if not, please check it out. Let's clarify this. Let's clarify this. All right. Look at this. Tower again. And the devil keeps showing up, showing its face to me. I'm sorry if you hear noise out there. I don't know what's going on out there, but I apologize if you do hear any banging. Some of you are going to be very busy in the next month or so. Some of you may be a little afraid that you may not get enough clients or business. I'm kind of getting a little message for some of you who are worried about getting clients, sales, or something like that. You will be busy in December and January. Okay. Let's clarify this situation for my collectives. All right, one more. Let's get one more. All right, wow. So I have 8 of Wands. The Hierophant, I'm sorry, not the Hierophant. This was underneath the Hierophant, but this is the King of Swords. Strength card underneath the Tower. The 7 of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. So this is you fighting for what's right. Just laughing because of the beastie. What is it? The Beastie Boys. You gotta fight. Fight for what's right. Fight for what's right to party. Sagittarius. All right. Never mind me. Okay. So what am I seeing here? Yeah, see, this is coinciding with this. So this was underneath the Hierophant. This is the system, authority figures, your boss, your business. Could be court for a couple of you. You know, like I'm sensing the communication is lost in translation. There's miscommunication, in other words. Contracts. Be careful with contracts. If you're signing contracts, I would say something about contracts between October and February. Listen, I know some of you may have to sign contracts between, you know, those dates. I don't know. You may know about it, you may not know about it, but something about that specific timeline, October 2021, February until February 2022. You know, be very clear about the contracts that you are signing. Okay, clear about the contracts you are signing. Remember, this energy here, this Neptune energy represents illusions, lies, or you know, it doesn't have to be on purpose. Obviously, it could be just literally just a miscommunication of some sort. Something was lost or not said clearly. So just be very aware and careful if you do have to sign a contract. I'm not saying don't. I'm just saying be clear and understanding of that policy or contract you're signing. And I am picking up that timeline for whatever reason. I am seeing a relationship here, folks, for those who are in relationships, with the Strength card and the Seven of Wands. You could be dealing with a Leo or any fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. With these two cards, the Strength card and the Seven of Wands. You don't have to. It doesn't have to. They could have it in other placements. I don't know. But this energy is very crazy. This energy is passion. Somebody here is passionate. Ooh. There's someone here who is like sexually, could be sexually frustrated. Remember this message? It's like, I don't know what type of frustration this is for you, but I'm picking that up, like sexually frustrated. Wow, if you're in a relationship and if you're sexually frustrated, I am so sorry. Gosh, you know what I'm also hearing? Because you're sexually frustrated or your person is sexually frustrated, they may go out and, you know, cheat. Whether it's for one time only or not, I don't know. But, you know, but just be aware of that. I feel like some of you may already know what's going on. I feel like if like me saying this, you may already know what I'm talking about, right? Especially if you have not, you know, if you're not doing the do when you're supposed to, for whatever reason. I don't know. Are you not pleasing your partner? Is your partner not pleasing you? What's going on in this situation here? Be careful with it, because I do see someone wanting to step out of the relationship to get, you know, satisfied. FYI. Yeah. And like, I almost feel like, you know, like these are people that already know this situation. Interesting, because I have the Nine of Swords, and right underneath the Nine of Swords is a Nine of Cups. This tells me that this situation could be fixed, okay? Especially if you love your partner, if you want to work out the relationship, you know. I do sense it could be fixed, you know. Talk about it, be about it. Don't just, you know, stay up at nighttime worrying if they're doing something behind your back or if they're with someone else. if they're sexually frustrated or unhappy for whatever reason, and you know this, like I feel like I'm talking to people that really have either an idea of what's going on. You know what I mean? It may not be spoken of for whatever reason. You know, some people are shy or embarrassed to talk about their sexual problems. Some people are not. Some people are like, let's try something new. What role do you want me to be in? How would you like me to spank you? From 1 to 10, how do I please you orally? How can I improve that? Talk about it. And be about it is what I'm saying, okay? All right, I keep going, the King of Wands, okay? This King of Wands is not happy. Somebody here has a very strong fire sign placement, and they're not. You can't not do that to a fire sign. Dios mío, do not, okay? That's a very strong message there. For my singles, for those who are single and not in a relationship or dealing with the situation, I still see you're sexually frustrated, right? Maybe you're not getting what you want, right? You haven't found the right person, or you want to find the person that not only will be there for you, and comfort you and support you, but also satisfy you. Oh God, I can't. So that's amazing. And I say it's amazing because I do see a partnership coming in for you guys. Could be a very strong fire sign or a very strong water sign. At the bottom of the deck, if I keep going, I see the Queen of Pentacles. If I keep going, I see the Three of Pentacles. For some of you, it could be someone you already dealt with the Five of Cups here. Somebody that you were already in a relationship with. If you're not trying to go back to this person, then that's a different story. But for those who are like, you know what, Leonora, talk about sexually frustrated, I know exactly who you're talking about. You're talking about, this person I was with that satisfied me in more ways than one. And I don't know if this person may come back to you. I am sensing this person may come back to you if you were sexually satisfied with this person. If you were not sexually satisfied with this person for whatever reason, then that's not who I'm talking about. All right. I hope that makes sense. I don't know. All right. Whatever. Sagittarius. I'm over you. If you need a private reading, I am available for private readings. That was, I hope, some of you got, a message out of that. I'm sorry if I offended anyone. You know me. I don't hold back. I just don't. Anyway, love you guys. Bye.